What's going on, YouTube? I'd like to welcome you to the King Sense channel. Now, this is the place where we appreciate and also celebrate the art of fragrance. Now, we got 3 goals on this channel: be your best, look your best, and of course, smell your best. Now, my job is to help you do just that. Now, if that's something that has your attention, show your support by hitting that like button, leaving a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Come and be a part of the family. We would love to have you. I hope everybody had a blessed week, a blessed weekend, and I wish you many more. Now, let's get on to the featured presentation. All right, guys, so today we have a live unboxing, all right, by the house of Parfums Vintage, okay? Now, this video is for all of my Parfums Vintage lovers, all right? If you are a member of the Juice Squad over here, then you know Mr. King Sense loves some Parfums Vintage, all right? Now, for my newcomers who are not familiar with this house, Parfums Vintage is a independent house, perfume house anyway, who they do some recreations, some inspirations. They do some blendspirations, which is take several different fragrances and put them into one bottle. They also do some original creations as well, as they recently started diving into that in the past year or so, in which they actually come up with their own fragrances. And actually, I believe that one of the fragrances that I ordered is an original creation as well. So I can't wait to find out what it smells like, if it's a hit or miss. And guys, we will also do some rating of some different samples. There are some samples that's going to be in the box. So, and I believe all of them are new releases. So we will do some ratings. I will let you guys know if they're worth your hard-earned money or not. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the juice. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this box open. All right. So we have 2 fragrances and we have 3 samples in here. So the 2 fragrances that I ordered, the first one up is an original creation. This is Pillow Talk. All right, Pillow Talk. All right, now the next fragrance is called Pomp, or Pomp, however you would like to pronounce that. I'm going to call it Pomp, okay? And, you know, some of these names are a little different. You know, I don't know how they go through their name selection process, but they do have some different names when it comes to fragrances. But, guys, we have Phoenicia. Okay, we have Phoenicia. And then we have Ambroxan lovers. And then we'll also talk about Sunset Extreme. So first up, we're going to talk about Pomp, okay? And this is inspired by Aqua Sapphire by the house of Phonicia the Victorious, which I have been looking into. Now, I'm going to say this. When it comes to the house of Phonicia the Victorious, they might as well be on that Capital One commercial, because they're going to ask you what is in your wallet. You better have them coins if you're shopping for Phonicia the Victorious. Any fragrance from that line, you better have some cash in hand, because they are expensive. Man, their fragrances range, I believe on the low end, you're talking 300. But I've seen them all the way up, if I'm not mistaken. I believe I've seen them go all the way up to almost $900. So the house of Phonicia, I don't know what they're putting in their fragrances, but yeah, you better make sure that account is heavily blessed. All right. So anyway, here's the juice. All right. This is Pomp. This is a 50 ml bottle, and on the bottom you can see a sticker as well. Okay. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Mr. King Sense, how does this fragrance smell? And is it worth your money or my money? All right. So I'm going to let that fragrance come to me, and as it's coming to me, Oh my goodness. Now, mind you guys, I've never smelled this fragrance. All of these are total blind buys, where the two I shop based on what's in the note list, what grabs my attention, and what I feel will really mesh well with my skin chemistry. This one right here, I was not wrong. I'm going to spray a tester strip because there's something coming off that box. All right. But it's in the air, guys. It's in the air. It's in the air. So, you get this rich, citrusy, fruity, fresh DNA. That's without looking at the notes. This is going to need more time to mature and age before it fully develops. That's something that I noticed with the house. I seriously doubt they're making orders as they are actually purchased. But what I've recognized or realized in the recent past is that a lot of these fragrances do need time to develop because they're so fresh. Especially when we're talking about the new releases. So this will need time to mature and age before we can do a full review or talk about performance and things of that nature. But this is absolutely incredible. This is incredible. This kind of reminds me of a Louis Vuitton fragrance. I want to say maybe L'Immensité mixed with maybe a little bit of Rosa Dove's Elysium. Guys, this is a banger, man. This is a banger. So in the notes, it says top notes are pineapple, rum, Davana, and saffron. Middle notes are musk, May rose, and saffron. And then at the base, we have moss, sandalwood, vanilla, cypriot oil, nagarmada, and amber. All right. So yeah, this is going to need time to really sit, age, and develop because right now, I'm not picking up everything that's in here. Like I'm not even getting the vanilla right offhand. But this is an absolutely beautiful, fresh, rich, citrusy fragrance, guys. So if that's something that you're looking for, this will be right up your alley. And it has pineapple in here too. Like I said, I cannot wait until this develops and fully matures. All right, so the next fragrance we're going to talk about is Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk. Now this one absolutely intrigued me just by the name alone. I mean, I'm sure that was by design. But also when I took a look at the note list, guys, I said, yeah, I gotta have it, man. I gotta have it. So hopefully my senses were not wrong. All right. But let's find out. So here is the juice. All right. This is Pillow Talk. Okay. And at the bottom, you got a sticker there. And that's a new sticker. All right, guys, we got a new sticker. So that is a gold sticker, which hopefully they decide to do that on all of their bottles because we have been having some issues with the name smearing off. But Parfums Vintage, any representative watching this video, please, guys, please try to get a sticker on the top there. I'm tired of making my own. But again, as we begin to collect these fragrances, it makes it that much more easier to identify which fragrance it is that you want to wear. All right. So, but anyway, let me give you guys a couple sprays. Oh man, this one didn't need prime. It sprayed right outside the box. All right, right outside of the box. This one oh man, wait a minute. Okay, so again, guys, I'm getting, for some reason, the boxes are giving me funny smells today. So I'm going to spray a tester strip, but I did get a small whiff of it in the air, but we'll spray the tester strip. Oh man. All right, so very sweet, thick. It just has this thick, dense, or this thick density to it. Now I know this has a cherry accord in here, so there is a juicy cherry note as well. Right now, without this fully maturing and developing, the cherry it's almost like a candy cherry, but it's not on the level as Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. All right, but guys, let me pull up the notes and tell you what's all in here. So Pillow Talk. So at the top we have cherry. At the heart we have Muguet ginger. And at the base we have white amber, patchouli, and musk. So again, this one is going to have to develop. It's going to have to sit and age and mature before I can really give you an overall synopsis of what this fragrance is truly about. All right, because right now I can just tell that it needs to sit. I can just tell that. Also, and that's what the past has shown me with ordering new releases. They need to sit for a little bit. So, but the first one, Pomp, I can tell once this sits and matures, this is going to be a summertime problem. This is going to be a summertime problem, guys. If I had to rate Pomp just off initial first impressions, right now it's smelling like an 8.5. Now, as far as Pillow Talk, I'm leaning towards a 7.5 and an 8, in between that range. I'm not getting the fullness of these fragrances yet, but I can tell once they develop, they're going to be something different. So we'll have to come back to these at a later date to really go more in depth. All right. So there you have it. 2 of the newest releases from the House of Parfums Vintage. All right. So now we're going to talk about Phoenicia or Phoenicia. All right. Let's see what this fragrance is about. And then we will rate these as well. And I'll let you know out of all of these, which is my favorite, with which ones I highly recommend if I can. All right, guys. So today is not my day with these, with the boxes. It's something with the boxes today. So let me see if I can get this on a tester strip. All right. Okay. This one has a big dose of citrus notes in the forefront. Little bit of florals. There's some smoke in here. It's not bad. Let me pull up the notes so I can tell you guys what's all going on in here. So, main, of course, we have sandalwood, musk, amber, oud, bergamot, and rose. So that's what I'm getting at the forefront. It's like as soon as you spray this juice, that bergamot runs straight towards your nose, right off the atomizer. All right, so, but overall, this is decent. The oud is present now, so you have to like oud. I mean, you have to like a fragrance that is very woody, masculine, with a bit of smoke. You know, that oud has a distinct woody presence that I believe it brings to fragrances. And I can pick that up in here, guys. But overall with Phoenicia, you're going to get citrusy, spicy, oudy, slightly fresh DNA. I mean, this is going to be something that is for the summertime. I like it more as it settles. Right off the gate, I wasn't blown away, but I do like it more as it settles. All right, if I had to rate it just off of that there, I'll probably give it a 7.5. All right, I'll probably give Phoenicia a 7.5. All right, so let's talk about Ambroxan lovers. All right, let's talk about Ambroxan lovers. Don't ask me why I sprayed the card again on the box, but we're going to spray it on the tester strip, guys, the way that I should have did it the first time. But I did like what was coming off of the card or the box there. Okay. Okay, so I'm not sure what's in here, but I feel like I pick up some ginger. I could be wrong. This has a sweet undertone, very fresh in the forefront. It almost reminds you of like Sauvage without the main accords that make it Sauvage, if that makes sense. So you don't get that lavender and that Calabrian bergamot and just different things like that. This one just, to me, like I said, it just smells like there's some ginger in here, along with the Ambroxan, some woods, and there's something else that's giving it just a small hint of sweetness. Let me pull up the notes so I can let you guys know what all is going on in here. This one was Ambroxan Lover. So guys, this one doesn't actually give you a full note breakdown at all. It just gives you a description as to how they came up with this fragrance. There is some talk about Sauvage, so I was right there. So again, this is going to remind you of like Sauvage without the fruits, without the lavender and different things of that nature. So really like the Sauvage base, but it's enjoyable. I do like it. I do like it. It's different. It's unique. It's something that is definitely for the summertime. This is white t-shirt fresh. This is white button-up fresh. This is a pretty versatile scent for the spring and summer. So if I had to rate Ambroxan lovers, guys, I'll probably give this one a 8 out of 10. Ambroxan lovers will get an 8 out of 10. Now, something that just came to my mind is, were they trying to go the route of like Molecule 1 to where you can use this to help boost and push other fragrances? Because I believe that's what Ambroxan does. It's typically something they use to help push a fragrance. So I believe you might be able to use this as people use Molecule 01 to help boost some of your other fragrances that are not that good at performance. So guys, that's something that I may have to further investigate, and and then we could talk about that at a later date. But from what I do know, Ambroxan is a derivative of ambergris, I believe. So, but anyway, this next fragrance is Sunset Extreme. All right, now we'll have to look this up, but I believe this may be like the Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait version. I could be wrong. And I'm not going to spray the card. All right, we're going to spray the tester strip. All right, now the only Sunset that I have is the original. I have one of the I'm gonna probably say some of the first production ship bottles, because I've been hearing some talks about performance issues. But my Sunset in Heaven, man, it performed. Man, I probably get 14 plus hours on that fragrance. So, and I like this one. Man, I like this one. Man, I like this one. You still get that Baccarat Rouge 540 signature DNA with the cotton candy vibe and feel. You still got a little bit of that bubble gum. I'm pulling up the notes here, guys. Let me see. Parfums Vintage. So, but I feel like that bubblegum playfulness is calmed down in this one. This one is a little bit more sexy. It's a little bit more mature. It's a little bit more well-groomed. Man, I might have to get this one. But I'm going to say this. I don't have room for Sunset in Heaven and Sunset in Heaven Extreme, but let me see what's going on in this one. So it says he put some special molecules in this one to increase the performance. And it looks like he attacked where people were saying Baccarat Rouge, the original Baccarat Rouge 540 DNA, has that latex vibe to it. So he attacked that particular portion of the fragrance. So yeah, guys, this is going to be the same DNA as the Sunset Intense. I believe it says the Sunset Intense was effectively an Extrait version. So basically, from what I gathered, this is going to be the same DNA as Sunset Intense, but he used way more expensive molecules in this fragrance. That's just going to put it another level up. All right. This is amazing, man. I like this one more than I like Sunset in Heaven. This is less unisex to me. Like I said, it's a little bit more masculine. Still has a sweet, woody playfulness, but still has that cotton candy feel, but it's just not as playful. So if the ladies are watching, that's a fragrance you want to sample before blind buying. All right. If I had to rate this one, I'd probably give this one an 8.5, between an 8.5 and a 9 out of 10 for Sunset Extreme. All right. 8.5 and a 9 out of 10 between those two. So guys, if you have any of the new releases, what are your thoughts and opinions on them? Let us know down below. What are some fragrances that you recommend from the new releases? I am waiting for the anniversary special edition of the Pineapple Vintage Intense. You know, that did get pushed back, so we will continue to be patient, as I'd rather have a perfect bottle with perfect juice than a bottle that was not ready. All right, so I'm waiting patiently for that. We will do a review for that one as well. So my favorite between all of these, like I said, guys, my new fragrances need time to mature, but I'm going to say right now it's going to be between Pomp and Sunset in Heaven Extreme. Those are going to be my two favorite out of this particular group here. All right, so I can't wait to see how Pillow Talk ages and matures as well. I really want to see how that one's going to be on skin and clothes. But for the record, I did reach out to them and told them I'm still waiting on Vanilla Intense Extreme. I also gave them a couple ideas. I gave them an idea for like, what did I call it? I think I called it Emperor's Paradise, which is in a vintage DNA with just with a summertime vibe to it. You know, some peach and fruits and different things of that nature. Also, I mentioned Emperor's Sunset Cologne, which is the Vintage Cologne and Baccarat. So again, guys, I sent them a couple ideas. Hopefully they will go ahead and execute on them. But if they do, you heard them here first. I'm not looking to get paid. I'm looking to just strictly enjoy the fragrances. So, but you heard them here first. Also, I've been looking forward to getting the Harmonist clone. So hopefully they will dive into that one as well. And I'm trying to think, was there anything? Yeah, more Louis Vuitton fragrances. I would like to see the Parfums Vintage house and family just really attack the whole Louis Vuitton lineup. I know they're going to, put their magic onto each and every DNA available. So yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to just seeing some more work from the House of Parfums Vintage. This is proof that they are working. I just would like to see some different things in the future coming from them. So again, guys, if you have some new releases from the house, other than what we have here, let's talk about it. Let me know what's your favorites, what's your least favorites, whatever the case may be. Just keep it respectful. And guys, until the next time, be blessed, be safe, and Mr. King Sense is out.